Hello everyone, today I'm here to do the June wrap-up slash the July to be read. I'm composing these in one video because it's just a lot of work to do two, so I'm just going to do one. So hopefully I can cram it all in one. So anyway, let's get to it. I read 7 books in June, which is a lot for me. I usually do not read 7 in a month. I guess the reason why is because all of these were really good books. Like, none of these books I gave a really bad rating on. So let's see how all of them were. The first book I read was City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. And this is book 5 of the Moral Instrument series. I have a review on it. You can see it right here. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 because I really loved it. Like, it was an amazing, amazing book. This book I read was The Summer of Skinny Dipping by Amanda Howes. Now, this book I was so-so with. This is probably the least book of all the books I read this month that I did not like. And I liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5, just to let you guys know. But the reason why is because the ending completely threw me off. Like, I was like, holy crap, I cannot believe that happened. Like, who was expecting that? I sure wasn't. I would say that if you're looking for a light summer read, this is not it. This is a kind of a deep summer read, like meaning-wise, meaning it's got a lot of dark undertones to it. It's not necessarily depressing, but it's just, there's a lot of drama involved in it. So if you're looking for a happy-go-lucky summer read, do not read this one. Other than the surprise ending, I love this book. I thought it was written by Marie Lu. And guys, oh guys, this book was freaking amazing. Yes, it lived up to the hype, I believe. It is a dystopian book, and it's not like the Hunger Games or, you know, all the other dystopian ones there is. I feel like every dystopian I read really brings a different feel to the dystopian world, if that makes sense. This one, was amazing. I thought it was just great. The plot, I think I read this in a couple of days. That's how good it was. And usually that means it was a really, really good book. But yeah, overall I gave this one a 5 out of 5 because the plot was just amazing and it just kept going and going and going, and I love that. I love that about plot. This by this person, because I can't pronounce her name right here, if you can see that. And I gave this one a 4 out of 5 because the only reason why is because it got confusing keeping up with who was on the list per se, and I had to go back and I was like, who's who? It just went crazy. Other than that, this is a great book, great for teenagers I think to read because it shows peer pressure and all the things that girls go through in high school. Everything that I can think of is in this book. So I thought it was a great book for that. I'm going very fast with these, if you can't tell. I'm trying to make my videos shorter because they are always so long, and I'm like, who wants to listen to me talk for that long? Because I personally don't even want to listen to myself. Shade by Jerry Smith Reddy. I always call him Jeremy, and in fact, Jerry Smith Reddy is a girl. Sorry, Jerry. Anyway, this book was amazing. I know a lot of people have read this book, and thank you for recommending it to me because it was just, I loved it so much. The plot was great. Everything about it was great. So I gave this one a 5 out of 5 because it kept me entertained, it kept me on the edge of my seat, and it was just great. So I definitely recommend picking this one up. Alright, the next book I got to, which I wasn't quite sure if I was going to get this one because I had all those books, but I got to it and I added another one after that. It is Frostbite, and this is by Rochelle Mead. This is the second book in the Vampire Academy series, and what? I think it's eyeliner, sorry. And thank you all for telling me to stick with the series because I didn't necessarily like the first one. I thought it was so-so. This one was a lot better than the first one. I felt the plot was better. I felt the love interest was better. I felt like it overall was just a lot better than the first one. Now, it didn't really rock my world. Like, I didn't give it a 5 out of 5. I gave it about a 4 out of 5 because it was so much better than the first one, but it wasn't like super duper amazing. But thank you guys for telling me to stick with it because now I do like the series and I can't wait to read more. Alright, and the last book I read, which was on my latest book haul, which I'll link right here, it is Vision in White by Nora Roberts, and my friend lent this to me. It is about a wedding photographer pretty much, and that's the reason why I read it. And it was so good, guys. I loved reading it. I actually like Nora Roberts now, so I'm excited to read more books from her. I really don't recommend this if you're a teen, I guess, because this is an adult book. Not saying it has like super bad things in it. It's just, I don't think you would get much from it. It's just about being an adult and having a relationship. And you know, this book may even be too young for me because I'm 23, but I nevertheless still enjoyed it because anything involved weddings or photography, I'm 100% in love with. So yeah, so that was my wrap up, guys. As you can see, I read all amazing books. I'm so excited to read, to have a really good month. And yeah, so let's see what I'm reading in July. So I've selected 5, maybe 6 books for the July to be read pile, so here we go. The first book I really want to read is Reckless by Cornelia Funk. This one is about a boy who, his name is Jacob Reckless, and it's something about different worlds, and his brother gets captured, so he follows him through, and different things gets, I believe it's a steampunk novel. I don't know much about steampunk. I know it's like a genre per se. If you guys know more about it, please let me know. I mean, it looks very intriguing to me. I'm very excited to read it, and I love the cover of it because I love how gritty and kind of dark it is. The book I'm reading, which I'm super excited about, I've been staring at this on my shelves for I don't know how long, and I don't know why I've never picked it up. I don't know, I've been saving it. It is The Future of Us by Jay Asher and Carolyn Mackler. If you guys don't know, this is about I believe it takes place in 1996, and these two best friends slash neighbors, I believe, stumble upon Facebook, which, you know, hasn't really been invented yet, and they figure out, and they see themselves through Facebook 10 years later, I think. So we all know the damage that could probably do to our lives. Like, I don't even want to know if I would want to see my life 10 years in advance through Facebook. I don't know. That's the thing. So I'm really excited to read this one. The next book I'm reading is Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. You guys know how much I love Anna and the French Kiss, and I have decided now is the time to read Lola and the Boy Next Door. Isn't that guy cute on the cover? I love him. Looks cute. The Immortal Rules by Julie Agawam. This is quite a whopper of a book too. I believe it like almost close to 500 pages. That's a pretty thick book. I have heard numerous good things about this, and even from my last book haul video, everyone has suggested that I read this one. So I'm reading this just for you guys, even though I wanted to hold off a little bit later to it, but I thought, you know, why not? Alright, in the 5th/6th book I'm reading are classics, and in my last book haul, holy crap, I'm mentioning that a lot, aren't I? I mentioned I wanted to read a lot more, I tried to read classics, so why wait? Start now. So I'm either going to be reading The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, or Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, or perhaps both. Now, I'm usually not that good of like an old-timey read, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know what it is. I've tried to read classics before, and I don't know, maybe I was too young, too immature. That's just me. Maybe now I have the good, you know, a good sense of everything, and maybe I can enjoy both of these, or even at least one. I'm looking forward to reading both of them. So yeah, I'm excited. This will be my first Jane Austen novel and my first Oscar Wilde novel. Probably my only Oscar Wilde novel. I don't know. Anyway, as always, guys, please vote for the 2 you want to see reviews on. So yeah, I will go through them really quick so you can, you know, not have to go, you know what I mean. Anyway, the first book is Reckless by Cornelia Funk, Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins, The Future of Us by Jay Asher and Carolyn Mackler. I just want to say Mackie. The Immortal Rules by Julie Agawam, Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, and The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. And yeah, so hopefully I can get through all these books in July. Sorry, once again, I forgot to tell you something in the previous recorded thing, that I have started another channel due to everyone wanting different types of videos, and since this is called Bookables, I want to just keep it book related. So I have created another channel. It is called Otherables. I will link it right here. It has no videos up there. It's probably really plain. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to it, that's fine. But I just want to say, I want to ask you guys what kind of videos you want, like very specifically. Like, I'm not a beauty guru by any means, as you can see. I will do them if you want me to. I'm not very good on tutorials, but I need really specific things. Like, do you want a nail polish collection, or fashion hauls, or jewelry collection, or any sort of anything you guys want, anything related, please leave me specifics, because that will really help me out, because I don't plan to put much on that channel, but as much requests as you guys give me, the more I will do, and as long as they're specific, not just makeup. So be specific, guys. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later, and Colleen wanted to say hi. Colleen, look right there. She loves hugging for some reason. Like, I've never met a dog who hugs. But anyway, bye guys.